Welcome, everybody. Film Fan 108 here, and let's hope that this year is really great for physical media love. Last year really gave us so much awesome releases, so many wonderful sales. Hard to resist, isn't it? Yes, it is indeed. Let's hope this year proves the same. But what about the sales? I mean, yeah, you can do the online sales all you want. They're pretty cool, but what about little dollar deal love? Oh, yes, I think you know what I'm getting at, baby, because who can really resist a little bit of a dollar and change when it comes to physical media love? Seriously, you can't beat a deal. Indeed, you can't, and I know you guys love it, and definitely so do I. So, suppose we are back at it yet again. I know you can't wait. The dollar deal love is back. Hollywood blockbusters, B-movie cheese, weird horror goodness, and all the oddities in between. Oh, yes. The dollar deal love, baby. Oh, I know you can't wait. Neither can I. What does the dollar deal have in store for us? What does Dollar Tree have for all the dollar deal goodness? Well, how about we go in and check out the madness? Well, look where we are back again. The weekly wows, the Dollar Tree love. Oh, absolutely. It's good to be back, baby. Extreme value every day. But wait a minute, I'm a little confused for a second. Why is there solar stake lights and not the physical media love? I thought the weekly wow was all of the physical media goodness. No, don't tell me I gotta go searching again. You never know where they have it, but let's hope it's well worth it. Well, look what I found. Oh, baby. Man, we hit the mother load. Oh my goodness, in a big bad way. Wow, man, I didn't think it was gonna be over here, but surprise, surprise, man. Glad I found it though, because this is gonna be extremely well worth it. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I'm actually gonna tackle showing all of this off. Well, I think my best option, especially to go through all of this stuff, is to literally grab a cart, grab some of them, and take them in the back. Literally, there's so much to see here that that's really the best option I got. Ah, yes, the back room of the Dollar Tree yet again, with a little bit of the movies. So how about grab what we can, check them out. Here we go again. All right, let's dive in to all the physical media dollar deal love. Why the hell not, man? I mean, we got Luther. We've seen that one before. Hearth War with Bruce Willis and Colin Farrell. Not a bad movie, actually. It's pretty decent. Not exactly the best war film of all time, but actually, this is another movie that Bruce Willis actually gave a shit in. I know, right? Crazy, considering the kind of shit he makes now. Bruce Willis actually giving a shit. A rarity to find nowadays, man. Not terrible, not great, but not bad either. It's pretty alright, I'd say. Ah, 8 heads in a motherfucking duffel bag. I love this movie, man. This is such a fun movie. God, do I love this flick. I laugh my ass off at this film. Joe Pesci. Dude, I know Joe Pesci can be a really serious actor, but he can be really funny, man. This is great. David Spade is awesome in here as well. I really laugh my ass off at this flick. It's a fun one, man. If you ever get a chance to check it out, it's definitely well worth it. Ain't gonna lie, man. November Man is really cool. Definitely a really cool Pierce Brosnan action flick. American Buffalo, which you've seen before. Oh, Steve Irwin, Crocodile Hunter. Oh, man, rest in peace, Steve Irwin. Man, died way too soon. I don't really do much of the other Irwin stuff. I know there's other reality TV show stuff that the Irwins are in. I don't really deal with it. I was much more of a Steve Irwin fan than anybody else. And when he passed away, man, that crushed my soul, dude. It really did. Rest in peace, that guy. Christmas Switch. Assassination Tango. I don't think I've ever heard of this one with Robert Duvall. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Oscar and Robert Duvall writes, directs, and stars in this fascinating tale of dancing deception. and deadly passion on the sizzling streets of Argentina. Huh. Veteran hitman just received the roughest assignment of his travel to take down a corrupt general and be back to America in less than 3 days. And he has to tango his way to death. Oh, seriously. I've never heard of this one, man. I mean, Robert Duvall is fucking amazing. I mean, let's be real. He's a really phenomenal actor, dude. But I don't know if I've ever seen everything he's done. Certainly not Assassination Tango. Kind of looks like a cool little assassination thrill ride. Huh. Doesn't look half bad, honestly. Canine. He likes his tail shaking. Not stirred, really? Oh, man. When oddball head of the Canine Intelligence Agency. See, I love that shit. Learns of a villain named Sharposky and his elaborate plot to detonate a nuclear warhead. What the fuck? He has no choice but to call in Agent 00K9 to solve the case. Oh, son of a bitch. When you can't get 007, you get 00K9. Son of a bitch, man. And honestly, he's not so bad if you give him a treat or two. Oh, shit. Oh, the stuff they make, man, blows my fucking mind. A horror story. People are the only one who dream. Okay. Fluke. What the hell? Nancy Travis. Eric Stoltz. Matthew Modine. The magic story of love that spans a lifetime. Something tells me I've heard of Fluke. Man, it sounds so familiar to me, but I don't know if I might have seen it or not, but I think I've heard of it. Walking up to his very first morning, Fluke, a newborn puppy, discovers a wondrous world of excitement and fun. The romping and wrestling with his brothers and sisters are curling up with his mother for a nap. Pooch. One of the recurring dream series of mishaps. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, great actors in this thing, but this might have been one of those, like, forgotten dog movies. That's interesting. Lions and Lambs, we've seen before. Luther Florence, Foster Jenkins. Yes, I don't know if I've seen this one, but I know I've heard of it. I mean, Meryl Streep, man. Of course, you've had to heard of it at some point. Hugh Grant. I heard it's a good little movie. I mean, Meryl Streep, whatever she does, she's fucking phenomenal in anyways. I've heard this is not bad, actually. Woody Allen, Mia Farrow, Zelig. I don't think I've actually seen this one. Another Woody Allen special. Man, I gotta tell you, the last time I was doing the Dollar Tree stuff, they had a ton of Woody Allen, and yet they're doing it yet again, man. Wow. Seriously, man. I don't know if they got a contract with, like, Woody Allen to put his shit in here or something, but damn, man, they love themselves some Woody Allen, I ain't gonna lie. Lars and the Real Girl, last time I saw that, a really great flick. The Girl in the Mirror, Clown Motel. I've heard this movie was really shitty, man. I've heard it is. Yeah, I'll pass on that one. Two Graves in the Desert, we've seen that one, and something tells me I really don't want to deal with, Barking Basement Michael Madsen, you know what I'm saying? Monster Family, Woof, Feast of Love, Lars the Real Girl, The Toy Castle. What the fuck? Okay. Visioneers, we've seen that one before. That looked interesting. Oh, Star Trek the Motion Picture. Oh, this is cool. That's awesome, man. Look, I'm going to be real here, okay? I know I'm probably in the minority when I say this, but I actually do like Star Trek the Motion Picture. I do. I mean, it's not the best out of the Trek films. Obviously, you think of, like, First Contact, or you think of Wrath of Khan, The Voyage Home, stuff like that. And I get it. I understand it. But honestly, out of all of the Star Trek movies, Star Trek the Motion Picture actually feels more like original Trek than any of the other flicks. It really does. I mean, I love the characters as always. I love seeing Spock again, and Kirk, and Bones, Uhura, you name it. Love them all, man. I love the story of V'ger. Yeah, it takes a little while to get going. It's kind of monotonous, a little slow, but I tend to dig it, man. I might be the only one, but it's not a bad flick, all things considered. Not as exciting as what we get now with Trek, but very old school, and I absolutely appreciate that. Oh, more Woody Allen love, Purple Rose of Kairos, one of the ones I saw the last time I did the Dollar Tree stuff. I do love this movie, though. This is a really good Woody Allen flick. Definitely appreciate that one. Like that. You got a little don't love. Yes, I love this movie, man. I do. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is great. Scarlett Johansson is sexy as hell in this thing. Love that. That's really cool. Whole story. Matador's Mistress. Seen this one before. Oh, Autumn in New York. Oh my God, I remember this movie, man. Shit. Richard Gere, Winona Ryder. It's a good little romance movie. I tend to dig this, man. I mean, honestly, he's way too old for her, but but whatever, man. I mean, if Hugh Hefner can get with chicks half his age, why the fuck can't Richard Gere, man? I mean, come on. I do really love this. It was a good little movie, all things considered, man. I like this, and I've always liked Winona Ryder, man. There's something about Winona Ryder. She was cute, likable. I thought she had some great screen presence. You don't get to see her as much. I mean, that's why I wait for Stranger Things, because I love Winona that much, man. She's one of the highlights for me, especially as an actress. I've always loved her work, man. Really good. Engineers, Are the Real Girl, Two Girls in the Desert. Wow. Boy, talk about a lot of straight to Dollar Tree Michael Madsen goodness. Boy, they're really hoping a lot of Michael Madsen fans show up to this motherfucking place. How to Train Your Husband? Well, honestly, if you're not training your puppy, you're definitely training your husband. And I'm already in training with my girlfriend. I can sit, I can stay, hell, I can even roll over. And now I'm learning to play dead. It's not as easy as you think, guys. Oh, man. Probably another one of those interesting romantic comedies. Maybe. Of that, a little paranoia love. Liam Hemsworth, Gary Oldman, Emperor Harrison motherfucking Ford, man. I saw this in the movie theater. Not that great, man. It's just kind of okay. The best part about it is Oldman and Ford. I mean, really, seeing them, yell at each other back and forth is like the best thing in this fucking movie, man. Outside of that, like, Liam Hemsworth is like a C-level Hemsworth, and as far as Amber Heard is concerned, well, it would have been more believable if she was slapping Liam Hemsworth around. Then I'm sure it would have been a hell of a lot more accurate. Right, Johnny? Right. Man. Oh, God, more Woody Allen love? With Stardust Memories. Jessica Harper, Charlotte Rampling, Woody Allen. Oh, my God, man. This is another one I haven't seen before. God, I've got to brush up on my Woody Allen, dude. Seriously. Like, I know I've watched a ton of Woody Allen, but seriously, I guess I haven't watched enough of it, man. He's made so many goddamn movies, man. Fuck, trying to watch his whole filmography. It would fucking take a goddamn year to do it. Oh, bitch, man. Interesting. You know what I've noticed, though, with Woody Allen films is that he always casts these really good-looking chicks to be his love interest. And I'm like, in what fucking world do we live in that these chicks would ever get with Woody Allen, man? I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. I'm kind of glad to see it because it gives me hope. But shit, man, Woody Allen must be, man, having some wild fantasies if he thinks these chicks are into him, man. Seriously. Holy fucking God, man. Oh, another woman. I know we've seen this one before. And another one directed by Woody Allen. Oh, man. Nice. True Heart. Holy shit. Kirsten Dunst? Zachary Ty Bryan? Whoa. Oh my God, man, this is a blast from the motherfucking past. Holy shit. A story of courage. A fight for survival. Ooh, from a heroin plane ride through snow-capped mountains to a perilous trek through the wilderness. A thrilling adventure will take your breath away. Bonnie and her twin brother Sam are thrust into a quest for survival with their plane crashes and treasures. Oh, okay. A nail-biting twist when evil bear trappers begin tracking them. Oh, nice. Oh my God, man. I don't know how long ago this was, but this is definitely long-ass time ago, man. I mean, nobody even talks about Zachary Ty Bryan anymore. Wasn't he on... He was on Home Improvement, wasn't he? Oh my God, that shit in a long-ass time. Wow. And Kirsten Dunst. Man. Holy shit. Oh, 96. God damn. Wow. I don't think anyone has ever thought about this movie in a long-ass time. For $1.25, perhaps a forgotten gem worth picking up? Maybe. Liking, Beast Mode, more Michael Madsen. Just what I needed. Oh my God. What the fuck? Seriously, is the warehouse just stocked with this shit? More Stardust Memories. Yeah, right, Woody. That time loop. Interesting. I think I've heard of this movie before. What will have changed when they return? Ooh, what will indeed? A young Londoner scientist looking to take up his new role as a university assistant in London. Has traveled to the south of Italy to help his father in a bitch's experiment. Oh, interesting. Trapped in a time loop. I love time travel, man. I really do. There's something about time travel that always sort of piques my interest. I can't say that it's done good all the time, but even in like fantasy stuff like Harry Potter, they fucking did it, man, and they did it pretty goddamn good. Like one of my favorites of all time is Lost. I think Lost did it fucking phenomenally, man. Of course, you gotta say Back to the Future, of course, classic, and many others, man. It's not bad, honestly. It looks pretty good. Desert Dancer, Hector, and the Search for Happiness. Oh, with Simon Pegg, Toni Collette, Rosamund Pike, Stellan Skarsgård, John Reno, Christopher Plummer. My God, that's a cast. Whoa. Everybody wants to find it, but not everyone can get it. Unless you're Simon Pegg. Oh, one of those interesting romantic comedies, perhaps? I do like me some Simon Pegg, man. I really do. He does some really interesting projects. Yes, obviously we remember the Shaun of the Deads of the world, and obviously, you know, Hot Fuzz, you name it. Sure, why not? But yeah, some of the lesser known ones are pretty good too, man. Not bad. State of Grace. I saw this the last time I was at the Dollar Tree, man. This was really, really great, man. I love this movie. Sean Penn is awesome. Ed Harris is great. Gary Oldman. Dude, Gary Oldman is fucking awesome in anything he does. This included, baby. So good, man. Sort of going undercover and trying to take down the mob. So fucking awesome, man. Love this flick. Mary Xmas, Felix, Beast Mode, for Happiness. I mean, some decent stuff here, some decent stuff there. Interesting start. All right, let's grab another pile. Brought back one stack, on to the next. Just so you guys know, what this Dollar Tree actually did was literally get rid of the boxes that they were in. So literally they are just on the shelves without any boxes maintaining them. So literally I have to take all individual ones off, show them here, then bring them back, put them back on the shelf in an orderly fashion, and then get the next ones over and over and over again. Whoever said physical media wasn't fun to show off. Just takes a lot of goddamn effort. All right, let's get back into the love, shall we? We got American Buffalo, which I definitely saw the last time. Looks really good, man. I definitely bought it. Haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but anything with Dustin Hoffman, I will definitely give a chance to, because honestly, Dustin Hoffman is one of my favorite actors of all time. No joke. Guy is really friggin' awesome, dude. Love that. Queen and Country, one of the last times I saw this as well in the previous sale. Pretty good little flick with Denzel. Not bad. Underrated, actually. Pretty good. Don John Love. Scarecrows Revenge. Oh, look at that motherfucker mean mugging. Oh, shit. Actually, not bad costume. I ain't gonna lie, man. A warrior must step up when a heathen banished from her village gives up his mortal soul in exchange for the near indestructible form of a demonic scarecrow. As warriors fall to the vengeful scarecrow, it's down to one woman to save her village from annihilation. Okay. Evil scarecrows, man, let me tell you. There's not many great movies with scarecrows in them. That movie, Scarecrows, from I think like the late 80s, early 90s, what a great fucking movie that is. That's a fucking awesome flick, man. I dig that. Dark Knight of the Scarecrow? Yeah, that's pretty good too. Maybe Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That is a pretty good one also, but Bueller? Anybody else thinking of really evil scarecrows that are actually pretty good? Not many, man. Maybe this one, $1.25. Nah, not so much. They got that. Fluke. The Claim. Wes Bentley. Mila Jovovich. Whoa, yeah, that is Mila, isn't it? Natasha Kinski. Sarah Polley. Whoa. I have not heard of this movie. Boy, they are young as fuck in this. Damn. Inspired by a Thomas Hardy's novel, The Claim, is a story of love, struggle, passion, and redemption, set against a harsh landscape of the Rocky Mountains. In the quest for fortune, a young man, Dylan, makes a fateful decision when he trades his wife and child for a sack of gold. I'll love and cherish you forever, till death do us part. Wait a minute, gold? Oh, shit. Well, I know I gave the vows, but fuck that shit. Oh, my God. 20 years later, Dylan runs Kingdom Come, a thriving mining town in the mountains, but his world is threatened when the ghosts of his long-forgotten past seek him out. Holy shit. I was not expecting that from looking at this cover, man. When I was looked at this cover, no lie, I was thinking it was like a teen horror flick. Something from The Faculty or Scream or something. It looks like they're like hip young kids, you know, in a horror flick or some shit like that, but this is anything but, man. Holy fuck. 2000. Wow. Dude, I've never heard of this one, man. Is this even good? I mean, I was really digging the cover, but then the whole thing of, like, the mining town and shit, I'm like, you don't know. Maybe? Boy, it's a blast from the past, though, with some of these actors. Wow. Especially Sarah Polley, dude. I remember Sarah Polley from back in the day, man. Long-ass time. Wow, man. Like, the movies like Go. Oh, man, fucking awesome, dude. Never heard of this one, though. That's wild. That's interesting. That Mission Possible. Yeah, no. Sorry. Cute dogs, but not my jam. Oh, well, as we see with this, Rumpelstiltskin, man. Wow. My God. Oh, that's kind of cool, man, seeing Rumpelstiltskin, the Brothers Grimm classic. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I love the tale of Rumpelstiltskin. In fact, if you ever get a chance to seek this out, definitely do it. There is a horror movie based around Rumpelstiltskin. True story, man. It's fucking wild, and it's actually pretty goddamn cool, dude. I'm hoping one day somebody releases that, because that is a really great little horror flick that definitely needs a little bit more love, but Rumpelstiltskin has a nice little tale. You don't really see this one done many times. It is kind of a dark, though. I can see why it's not done as many times as other titles would be, but Brothers Grimm classic comes to life. Pretty damn sweet. A little Pierce Brosnan action love. Very nice. I'm really not going to get away from this, am I? No, of course not. Oh, but this. I love me more of Nicolas Cage, baby. Oh, indeed I do. Vampire's Kiss. Oh, so good. Man, you know, there's so many different sides to Nicolas Cage. And I love the batshit insane side of him, and Vampire's Kiss is perfect for that. And the last sale, I actually bought this on DVD because I just wanted to check it out again, and I just loved it even more than I had the previous time. I thought it was fucking awesome. And actually, MVD is coming out with a Blu-ray edition of Vampire's Kiss. You know I'm gonna pick that shit up, man. You know I'm gonna do it because I just love Nicolas Cage so much, man. Oh, that's so cool. If you've never watched Vampire's Kiss, dude, you gotta give it a chance. Seriously, it's so damn good. Really do. Oh, man, awesome. They even got the remake to Brick Mansion. I know we've seen this a time or two during the sale. I gotta admit, I don't really love this movie. I mean, I like Paul Walker, don't get me wrong, but I think the original is much better, actually. Yeah, it's not as good. Then again, there's a lot of instances where remakes are not as good as the original. This happens to be one of them. The original actually really brought parkour to the forefront, and I kind of feel like by the time they did the actual remake, parkour was kind of dying down at that point, so they tried to get on the bandwagon but not exactly succeeded. You know what I'm saying? It's not terrible, but it's not exactly great either. Oh, Charlie Bartlett, definitely love this movie. Great flick. Anton Yelchin, man, rest in peace, Anton. Man, he was an amazing actor, fucking phenomenal, and every role he just killed it. Man, he's greatly missed. Really, great movie, man. Awesome flick. Napoleon, small pub, big adventure. I bet. I got that. And Red Corner with Richard Gere. We've seen this a time or two during the sale, and I got to admit, love this movie, man. I think Richard Gere is a highly underrated actor. Yeah, he doesn't always do the great in a lot of the roles, but sometimes he does awesome, and Red Corner is one of them. I just love being in this foreign land and getting accused of a crime that you may or may not have committed, and the idea of the laws being different and going to court and trying to defend yourself. It's a phenomenal movie, man. Absolutely wonderful. Richard Gere kills it. Amazing. Definitely worth checking out. Courage Mountain, Heidi's New Adventure. Boy, this is an old school one too. Damn. Charlie Sheen is in this? Wow. This is one I definitely have not heard of. In the bitter chill of winter over snow-covered mountains and against all odds, one fearless young girl will risk everything to guide her friends to safety. From the mountain or Charlie Sheen? Either way, you're fucked, folks. Oh, 15-year-old Heidi. Well, that's right up Charlie's alley. Leaves her beloved grandfather, her childhood sweetheart, and her cherished Swiss mountains to attend an Italian boarding school run by a kind headmistress. But when World War I breaks... Oh, really? For their lives, they escaped... That's interesting. Oh, man. One I haven't heard of from Charlie Sheen. That's an interesting flick. God, this is old school. 1989. Damn. Wow. Here at the Dollar Tree of all places. I'm sure no one's really remembered this thing like forever. Wow. That's crazy. That Masterminds, which you've seen before. More Vampires Kiss Love. Vehicle 19 with Paul Walker. Yeah. Not that great. I love Paul. Don't get me wrong, man. Rest in peace. The guy was fucking phenomenal. But he didn't always pick the best winners. Let's be real. And Vehicle 19 is not exactly the best. Yeah, I know. Oh, 21 and over. Wow. This is a really cool, fun flick, man. It's not as good as Project X, though. I love Project X. This is kind of trying to ape off of Project X, but not nearly as good. Or something like The Hangover. It tries, but not as successful as I would have liked. Still fun, though, but not phenomenal. Oh, and speaking of surprise finds, Better Call Saul Season 1. Wow, from $9.99 to $1.25. That is a pretty sweet deal, man. Wow. Holy shit. I know we're like heading towards the final season of Better Call Saul, and the fact that I have never seen a single episode of Better Call Saul. I know you guys are ready to fucking flame my ass. I get it. I understand it. It is really fucking awesome. Everyone has said it is. I have to get into it. Hell, I haven't even watched any episodes of Breaking Bad, okay? I am really behind. Actually, what should I watch? Should I watch Breaking Bad first or Better Call Saul first? I'm not quite sure now. I don't know. You guys got to let me know, man. But I really, really love Bob Odenkirk. He's an awesome actor. Phenomenal, man. And like I said, I've heard this is a real winner. Might have to eventually give Better Call Saul a chance. $1.25. It's not bad, actually. That's pretty good. The Line with Andy Garcia and Ray Liotta. Oh, this must be an older film. There are some lines you should never cross. Especially when it comes to Andy Garcia, man. You don't fuck with that guy. Wow. Oh, Salazar, the sick and dying leader of the Tijuana, Mexico's power Salazar cartel, has passed the reign to his violent and unstable second in command, S.A. Morales. Oh, I love S.A. Morales. The cartel goes against Salazar's advice. Professional assassin descends into the gritty and dangerous world of Tijuana to track and kill him. Oh, awesome. Oh, they even got Danny Trejo in this motherfucker. Oh, that's great. Oh, this is cool. Mexican drug cartels and the instability of them and the power grab. Oh, so fucking cool, man. God, I've never heard of this one, but Andy Garcia, Ray Liotta, S.A. Morales, Danny motherfucking Trejo. That might be worth diving into. Ooh, that just might be. That's pretty good, man. Monsters. I know we've seen this before a time or two, but I have heard a couple things good about this flick. By the time you see it, you already did. I love that. Young woman goes searching for answers after her friend mysteriously vanishes in Whitehall, New York, an Adirondack town known for the Bigfoot sightings. She quickly learns that hiding in the woods is an evil more sinister than she could have ever imagined. Interesting. Bigfoots, yeah, I know. They've been and done a time or two, haven't they? I mean, Boggy Creek. Boggy Creek's not bad. Boggy Creek is good. I do like Abominable. I think Abominable is actually a really cool flick, man. I actually dig that. Probably my favorite one. I mean, Willow Creek isn't bad either. There's some good ones out there. I've heard Monstrous isn't half bad, honestly. Might be one worth diving into. More Woody Allen love. Feast of Love. Matador's Mistress. Oh my God, what is this piece of trash? God. They're going nowhere fast. Yeah, no shit. Oh my God, super fast from the filmmakers. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? The Starving Games meet the Spartans and Oh, you've gotta be. Oh Lord, Freeberg and Seltzer, motherfuckers. Goddamn piece of shit. Holy cow, these guys are responsible for some of the worst movies of all time. Some of the worst parody movies ever. My God, I didn't know they made this shit. Oh my God. Oh, $1.25? That's just too fucking high. Oh man, fast cars, hot women, big guns, and a little tap dancing. This hilarious spoof, rookie cop Lucas White goes undercover in Vince Sorrento's illegal street racing gang. Vin invites Lucas to join his crew as they scheme to rob crime kingpin Juan Carlos de la Sol. Their plan goes ridiculously awry, and soon two souped-up cars are dragging a Mexican food restaurant furiously fast down the street at top speed, pursued by cops led by overzealous lunkhead Detective Rock Johnson. Oh my God. Bullets as well as puns are trying... You gotta be fucking kidding me. Goodness gracious. I hate these fucking guys. I really do. I'm not even joking, man. They can shove every single copy of these movies up their ever-loving ass. You know that scene in that Adam Sandler movie, Little Nicky? Yeah, you know the one where basically they take Hitler out and every single day they shove a pineapple up his ass. Yeah, these guys need all of the DVDs shoved up their ass every single goddamn fucking day, man. Sons of bitches. Oh, they're just terrible, man. These movies are hot garbage. The only one I ever liked, and I don't even think it was made by them, was Not Another Teen Movie. That one I liked. I like spoof movies, old school ones, man, from back in the day. Like the Naked Gun series is really cool. Airplane, you know, but these guys, man, literally, they can't make anything funny to save their fucking lives. Super fast. You know, honestly, it's really hard to parody the Fast and Furious franchise when it's literally become a parody of its own self. Man, how do you actually make that shit funny? Well, Free Burke and Seltzer are trying. Epically failing, but trying. We also have a little trick love. Yes, we have seen this before at the Dollar Tree when it's the birth of a horror legend. Really? Come on, do you really consider this a horror legend? Get the fuck out of here. Seriously, man. I mean, look, I watched the movie. I thought it was just okay. It wasn't really all that great. I remember people really talking about, oh my God, Trick. And I'm like, well, I gotta watch it. And so I watched the damn thing. And I'm like, yeah, it's not that great, man. Like, it would be an interesting horror villain if, first of all, he kept with one fucking mask. This guy has a mask every single fucking time for every different fucking occasion. And it's like, how can something be iconic when you have to switch it up every single goddamn moment of the goddamn movie, man? The acting is fucking garbage. The kill's not really all that impressive. I mean, it has moments, but, well, few and far between. $1.25? Yeah, not so much. Oh, and if you didn't get enough of Robert, he's back. And aren't you happy? No? Yeah, I can't blame you. Because the curse continues in Robert Reborn. Robert's back, and this time he has company. And God help us all. Oh my God. Jesus. Hopefully kids aren't playing with these dolls, man, because, man, I can see some major therapy bills. Holy shit. Horror at 30,000 feet. Oh my God. Is Robert literally in the sky? What, is he in an airplane terrorizing people? What the fuck? In 1951, USSR, as the Cold War intensified, infamous dictator Joseph Stalin is suffering with illness and his death is imminent. Meanwhile, KGB agent Sakharov discovers a mysterious stage show in the Baltic region featuring 3 creepy dolls. What? Believing the toy maker and his book will help Stalin escape death, kidnaps him and they board a plane to Moscow, but the toy maker's living creatures and fall. Oh my God, are you literally, we're taking Robert all the way back to Stalin times. Oh, what the oh, son of a bitch, man. I don't know, dude. I mean, at some point, horror franchises go in way ridiculous levels. I mean, Leprechaun in space, then again, Leprechaun in the Hood. I mean, Jason X, Hellraiser in space, oh, motherfucker, man. I mean, at a certain point, we all get to that moment, right? We all do. You know, remember that moment where Freddy Krueger was playing the NES and killing somebody, buddy? Yeah, every franchise gets to that point where you're literally embarrassed for them. And, well, Robert has peaked to that point. Maybe peak isn't the right word, but, well, with Robert, I guess there really is no peaking, is there? Damn, another blast from the past with Boxcar Bertha. With Barbara Hershey, wow. Life made her an outcast. Love made her an outlaw. Oh my God. Barbara Hershey back in the day. Goddamn stunning. Holy shit. From the director of Raging Bull and Goodfellas. Wow. Seriously, Martin Scorsese? Okay, now I'm really intrigued because I don't think I actually ever really remember seeing this movie, nor do I remember ever being directed by Martin Scorsese, so now this really intrigues the shit out of me, man. Based on a true story, Boxcar Bertha is a spellbinding tale of railroad renegades and a runaway romance. Free-spirited Bertha is a small-time crook with a love-em-and-leave-em philosophy until she falls hard for Union Man and Robin Hood of the Rails, the big Bill Shelley. Stealing from the rich and given to the workers, Bertha and Bill soon become the most notorious train robbers in the South. But as their crimes grow more brazen, the law grows more ruthless, and the duo discovers that their lifetime of larceny may have brought them a one-way ticket to a deadly destination. Oh, man. This is very intriguing to me. Very interesting. Almost like a different version of, like, Bonnie and Clyde, I would say. Wow. That's interesting and unique. Carradine and Barbara Hershey. Man, that is a duo indeed. And Martin Scorsese directed? That intrigues the living shit out of me. God damn, man. Oh, this is very interesting. For $1.25, this is definitely a well-worthy get. That is for damn sure, man. Wow. Why, look, kids. Teen Star Academy. Hey. You got two options, kids. Look, you can go to school and you can become musically trained and proficient and become a musical artist, or you can go on America's Got Talent or American Idol or whatever the fuck next reality show it is and try to be goofy and sleep your way to the top. Yep, I think I'm signing up for American Idol as we speak. Oh, super fat. Oh, fuck. A griddle house, brick mansions. Oh, Murphy's Law. Oh, man, a little Bronson goodness. Oh, Lord. God damn, do I love Bronson, man. I mean, Bronson wasn't great in everything, to be fair, but he just had this really great kick-ass persona of, you just don't want to mess with me, motherfucker. I love that guy, man. I really do. And this is a great film. I love this flick, man. I think this is probably one of Bronson's best. Kind of underrated in my opinion. I mean, yes, we all talk about Death Wish, but there's a lot of other ones that are just equally as good, and Murphy's Law is one of them. So awesome, man. 86, wow. Bronson has been a badass for a long time, and even in the 80s, kicked even more ass. Oh, so freaking awesome, man. That, oh, yeah, less said the better. Radio Days. Mia Farrow, Woody Allen love yet again. Yeah, seriously, Dollar Tree's got a problem. Angel. I know we've definitely heard of this one before. Huh. Kind of interesting. Don John. Oh, yes. Because it's not a Dollar Tree love without a little Jillian Michaels goodness. I could stand to lose about 20 pounds. Maybe Jillian can help me. More ways than one. They had Feast of Love, Uncle Lions for Lambs, A Boy Called Sailboat. This is new to me. Lou Temple, Jake Busey, J.K. motherfucking Simmons. What? A boy with the most unlikely name does the most unlikely thing. Well, when your name is Sailboat, you definitely got to go above and beyond, you know what I'm saying? You really do. A family finds hope in their extraordinary son named Sailboat when a personal gesture awakens a global desire. Armed with a little guitar, Sailboat leads an offbeat cast into the miraculous story of the greatest secret never told. What? A boy in his epic journey? That's interesting. Huh. Okay. I mean, Sailboat, I guess, isn't a bad name. I've seen worse. I'm looking at you, Gwyneth Paltrow. Seriously. You name your kid Apple. Man. I can see a lot of bullying. A lot of bullying in his future. A lot. And if you can't get Pierce Brosnan action, you get Pierce Brosnan love. Oh, indeed you do. That's not bad. Everfall. I think we might have seen this one before, too. Kind of interesting. 6 children and 1 grandfather. Clearly this guy doesn't believe in condoms. Right. Oh, look at this. Limited edition gift set of Yokai Watch. Season 1, Volume 1. For all you anime lovers out there, I have no idea what the hell this thing is to save my life, man. I do not dive into anime at all. Well, that's not entirely true. I have dealt with anime before, but it's not much. Like, I watched the Animatrix a little bit, and I've watched, maybe a tiny bit of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I haven't watched a ton of it, to be fair. I mean, and I'm not really much of the guy that would get into anime. Anime is a very specific genre. You either really love it, or you're kind of lukewarm on it. But the people who really love it are absolute diehards, and I can see why, man. I mean, some very unique and interesting storylines. The designs and the art of it is absolutely fantastic, so I get it. I understand it. For all you anime lovers out there, it might be worth an interesting get. May the best chicken win. Oh, chicken people. Oh, a documentary maybe? CMT? Oh, you mean Country Music Television? Those folks? Sure, I mean, what else they got? Fuck, man. A real-life best in show about chickens. The film follows the struggle and triumphs of both humans and their chickens on the road to compete at the Ohio National Poultry Show. Considered the Westminster of chickens. Oh my God, do we need a parody film of this shit? We really do. Man, somebody call up the makers of Best in Show. We need this shit badly, dude. Oh my God. I didn't even know this thing existed. I didn't even know there was a show like this in the world that literally showcases chickens like they do dogs. Man, that is some wild shit, dude. Wow. Oh my God. I kind of feel bad now. I've eaten so much chicken in my life. Maybe I should have trained them instead of eating them. I may have gotten farther. Oh, damn, dude. This is interesting. Okay. Things you never knew about that existed in the world. And you find out about them at the Dollar Tree. There you go, man. And you got Some of All Fears as well on Blu-ray, no doubt. We've definitely seen this before at the Dollar Tree. And I gotta say, man, I really do dig this movie. I saw this in the movie theater with my mother. I liked it. I really did, man. I thought Affleck was good as Jack Ryan. I liked Freeman in there. I wish they would have done more with Ben Affleck as Jack Ryan, but I don't think this movie made as much money as they wanted it to, and they just kind of just shelved it for a while. I mean, I like what they're doing with John Krasinski now, but I would have liked to see where Ben Affleck would have taken the character. That's kind of interesting. And they do have The Devil's Machine. Ooh, Original Sin. Sexy Jolie. Very nice. You've seen that one before. Oh, speaking of one we haven't seen, Death Day. Make a wish to survive. Oh, do I love that cover, man. You know what that reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of like Happy Death Day or something, right? Looks totally like they're aping off of it, man. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Day from Hell. When Morgan Wainwright's father dies after breaking a deal with the devil, well, he does deserve it. It unknowingly passes that on to her. Of course. She soon finds herself in a never-ending cycle of terror as she's brutally murdered, then resurrected over and over again. Now she must discover why this is happening and break the deadly cycle in order to escape. Whoa, that's interesting. But wait a minute. If she's died and comes back over and over and over again, how is she really going to escape it? Like, doesn't he technically control her soul still? Maybe? Kinda? I don't know. Dude, this is kind of interesting to me. I kind of like the premise of the idea that your parent ends up breaking a deal with the devil, and then his dad goes on to you, and now you have to pay the ultimate price. God, I love that shit, man. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, Death Day kind of looks fascinating to me. It really does. I don't know if it's good or not, but I kind of be willing to take the gamble on this. I love the cover. Then again, covers lie, so this could be a giant piece of you-know-what, but honestly, I'm willing to take the gamble. Assassination Tango Love, Bartlett, Taking Earth, Virgin Mountain, Vic, Line, Punch, Birds, and Mermaids. Wow, the Mermaid's Curse. Her song is alluring, her kiss is deadly. I think we might have seen this one before, man. After the discovery of an illicit affair, a journalist falls in love with a seductive, sultry, and young mermaid he meets on the beach. Yeah, you know, they can either be Ariel or this chick. Something tells me Ariel's looking real good right now. Oh, man. Infatuation turns into obsession as he gets drawn in by her powers. The more he falls for her, the more he will learn of the dangers of falling in love with a siren. Oh, man. I mean, really, what's the ultimate benefit of dating a mermaid? I mean, is she really all that good in bed, folks? I mean, come on, just saying. I'm just curious, okay? I mean, if she still has the tail, I'm not sure how that's gonna work, and I really don't want to find out, man. Jeez, I really don't. I mean, there is some really interesting mermaid movies out there. The one I can really recommend more than anything else is The Lure. The Lure is really great. It's on Criterion. Awesome flick. And it's kind of this sort of fantasy horror flick that I kind of dig a lot, man. I mean, some of them are more artistic, some of them are more cheesy, and some are seductive, like The Mermaid's Curse. I just wonder how this relationship is really going to last. I really shouldn't, because honestly, curiosity killed the cat, and that's way too much curiosity for my ass. It really honestly is. Movie 43, Bartlett, possible... Without Honor with Lorraine Day and Dane Clark. Wow, look at this. It's like an old school one. Cinema Deluxe. Wow. Lorraine Day plays housewife Jane Bannon, who is stuck in a loveless marriage and having an affair with Dennis Williams. When private detective finds out about their affair, Dennis breaks up with Jane. Jane grows hysterical and accidentally what? Damn. I did not see that coming. When her brother-in-law finds out what she did, he blackmails her, but everyone's surprised Jane's lover is not. What the hell, man? Seriously. I did not see any of that shit coming. 1949. Wow. Dude, how the hell did the Dollar Tree get this shit? What the hell, man? It kind of looks like a cool little movie. Never something I ever heard of, man. Then again... I have a lot of film knowledge, but sometimes, some movies sort of baffle me. Some eras, like the 40s, certain movies, I didn't even know this goddamn thing existed. And apparently it's been collecting dust for a long while until Dollar Tree got it, but maybe as an old school lover of film, this might be worth grabbing. Might be indeed. Interesting selections here. And on this stack, yeah, it's all the same stuff as well. Very intriguing indeed. Oh, beyond words it is. A few gems in a very long pile. Time to bring this back. Grab another. Back to the grind with another stack. One foot in front of the other. Let's show more movies. More physical media love, which means more of me showing it off. Let's get down to it, baby. Oh, boy. Oh, more anime goodness. You definitely got to dig it for all you anime lovers out there. Oh, and IFC Midnight Love with The Devil's Gate. You'll have no idea what you're dealing with. Oh, well, I know. Milo Ventimiglia, Sean Ashmore, Jonathan Frakes. You mean Star Trek Next Generation's Jonathan Frakes? Number one? Oh, man. You have the con. Oh, shit. And I think this is from, this is a little Scream Factory love as well. I think I've heard of this movie, but I never actually saw it. What unholy forces lies locked away in the crumbly, booby-trapped, middle-of-nowhere farmhouse? Well, God only knows. Kind of looks kind of cool. Might be worth a pickup. Yeah, welcome to Smellville. Maybe they're talking about this movie. Maybe they are, man. Autumn in New York. 100% Wolf. Oh, Pottersville. Great. Because I can really see Michael Shannon being a very wholesome guy. Right. That makes a lot of sense. Sure, why not? I mean, Barbosa Cairo, Legend of Hawaiian, Lars and the Real Girl, well, a lot of the same stuff in this stack, nothing really new or interesting there. But, oh baby, do we got one hell of a killer title. You might be the killer. Oh, Allison Hannigan. Oh, this is so good. I am so happy to see this at the Dollar Tree. Okay, I already own this movie. I own the Blu-ray of it. I love this movie. This is a great horror comedy, man, that takes a lot of great influence from Halloween, Friday the 13th, a lot of those slashers. It does. What I love about it is it's basically camp counselors going to this camp, wanting to, sex, drugs, all that jazz, and they're slowly getting killed by this one killer that's out there, but you don't know who it is. Is it one of the camp counselors? Is it some random weirdo that broke out of an asylum? What's going on? And all the while, this guy right here, he's calling his friend Allison Hannigan at the store that she works at and trying to get her advice because she's a big horror movie nut, so she might know how to survive if you know the right rules in order to end up surviving a bloody night of terror. So he ends up calling her, and it's all about her trying to help him trying to avoid the killer, and all of the hilarious hijinks that happen. I love this movie, man. It's so good. It really is great. Franz Kron is amazing. He was in Cabin in the Woods, and he did a really great job in that role and does a really great job here. I love the look of the killer. I love the kills. I think the comedy works really well. This is a really great underrated gem, guys. If you find this at the Dollar Tree, pick it up because it is a really awesome. Obviously, it's not as iconic as a lot of the other slashers out there, but it's really fun, incredibly entertaining, and I say a pretty cool twist. I definitely dig this one a lot, man, and I think you guys will too, especially if you're into the horror genre. Oh, and we can't forget a little Terminal love. Margot Robbie, Simon Pegg, Mike Myers. I have seen this at the Dollar Tree before. It's nice to see it again. I really do like this movie, man. It's one of those kind of underrated gems because Margot Robbie's a great actress, did a lot of high-profile roles, but no one really talks about this one, which is really phenomenal. I really dig this one a lot. I think it's really cool. Mike Myers in a small role, pretty awesome. I like Simon Pegg here. It's a cool little sort of mysterious whodunit type of movies, assassin, who do you trust type of flick. I dig this one a lot. A lot of cool little misdirections. Very intriguing film, definitely worth diving into. Richard the Third love as well, and I've seen this at a previous sale, definitely dig this one a lot, but I gotta say, what a cast, man. I mean, Ian McKellen, Maggie Smith, Robert Downey Jr., Jim Broadbent, Kristen Scott Thomas. What a great, great flick, man. Really dramatic, well told. Love this film a lot. That's really cool. 40, yeah. Here's the thing about it. Halle Berry putting her boobs in guacamole, not as hot as I thought it would be. Now I'd buy that for $1.25. Oh, Canadian bacon. Oh, this is so good, man. I've seen it before at the Dollar Tree, but it's definitely worth talking about still because of John Candy. Oh, he was a comedic legend, man. Died way too soon, had so much more potential. I miss him so goddamn much. And it's movies like Canadian Bacon that make me miss him even more. I really do. This is a funny film, man. Directed by Michael Moore. Yeah, that Michael Moore. The director that did all those documentaries. That guy. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. But it's really great, man. Basically, it's like low approval ratings and helping out the arms manufacturers and U.S. and Canada sort of drum up this war with one another. And it's so fucking hilarious. I love it. It's laugh out loud. I think this was like the second to last film Candy ever made, dude. Oh, man, this is really awesome. I love this. The characters in here, the actors, Rita Perlman is in here, Alan Alda, Kevin J. O'Connor, Kevin Pollak. Oh, my God, so many great actors in this thing. Really hilarious. Love the hell out of this thing. So great, man. So is Rescue Dawn. I love this flick. This is a great Christian Bale film, man. I love that they get caught, and it's sort of the dilemmas of war and survival and hope that you end up getting rescued. Really amazing film. I mean, man, when Christian Bale puts his all into a role, he really does, and this is an amazing movie. Definitely worth the price of that. House at the End of the Street, I'm not so sure. I mean, I've seen the movie. I like it. Don't get me wrong. Jennifer Lawrence is a really good looking lady. Definitely well worth her in the crop top. But I don't know, man. I mean, it was a little bit predictable. I thought it was going to be a little bit more brutal and terrifying, but it kind of comes off as kind of mundane. You see the twist coming a mile away. Not the best thriller you've ever seen in the world. A curiosity of a watch? Sure, but not much more than that. Evil scientists and terrifying experiments. Gee, that's something new. There's no cure for the undead in The Scientist. Oh, very nice, man. Oh, lordy. I think I've seen this before at the Dollar Tree or something. I think it was about, like, zombies or something. Yeah, some sort of pandemic stuff that happens. Biochemists, research, breakthrough, and then suddenly people turn into the undead, flesh-eating zombies and monsters. Yes, because science is fun, kids. Especially when you turn average people into flesh-chomping maniacs. Yes. Yay, science. Oh, thank God it hasn't happened yet, man. Jeez, I think I'm going to get my 12 gauge soon. Lord. Okay, man. I mean, I love a good zombie movie. You guys know that. I'm a zombie nut. But then again, I also recognize that there's a lot of cheapos, undead zombie shit that really isn't all that good, and this is honestly one of them. Yeah, it's not really a great film, all things considered, or at least it looks that way. I mean, maybe it has potential, but honestly, I've seen the whole, like, science gone wrong, zombies, undead stuff. If you're not bringing anything new to the table, well, you're just aping off of it and not really in the best way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, unfortunately. But then again, evil comes in many forms. Perhaps Midnight Evil with Michael Berryman. Survive Until Dawn. Easier said than done. That's a cool cover, by the way, man. I really dig that, dude. Oh, Michael Berryman. Awesome. Two women, Diem and Ori, steal a suitcase full of cash and hide in an abandoned cabin. Just as drug dealers looking for them discover their hideout, an ancient evil is unleashed within the cabin. Now they must all fight to survive till dawn. Oh, look at that. That is fucking wicked. Oh, cool. My God, if the movie's that fucking good, damn, it's worth $1.25. Oh, shit. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Like, this evil, and there's this hideout, and suddenly they gotta survive everything, and what's more actually terrifying? The actual people that you're running from, or the terrifying evil that's stalking you? At that point, I'd say fuck the money. I would, man. Yeah, there's other times to rob people. I think I'll just survive the evil, thank you very much. But it kind of looks cool, man. And Michael Berryman, dude, love Michael Berryman. I actually met Michael Berryman at a convention. One of the sweetest, nicest guys. You'd never think of that, you know, seeing him in some of the roles that he did. But he's one of the nicest, easy to talk to guys you'll ever meet. Fantastic. This looks kind of interesting. Not sure how good it is, but the cover has the intrigue. Ain't gonna lie, man. Definitely does. But the wager? Yeah, I'm not so sure, man. Faith is found when tested. Oh, Dove approved. Yeah. It's not Dollar Tree love unless you get a little bit of, Dove love, right? Yeah, I think you agree. Randy Travis, In light of career success, Michael is quickly cast in the role of a lifetime as the lead character in a classic struggle between good and evil when rumors about morality and faith run rampant. Will he buckle with temptation or stay true to his beliefs? Oh, of course he has. Little faith-based love? Oh, I believe it is, man. Randy Travis. My God, I haven't thought of Randy Travis in God knows how long, man. I gotta admit, I'm kind of sick of these country stars trying to be actors. I mean, they're not bad singers and performers overall, but they just can't fucking act, man. Oh, Lord, dude, when are they ever gonna fucking learn? Seriously, man. Maybe it's a good faith-based film. I doubt it. Whatever, man. Ay. Oh, interesting. A little Morgan Freeman love? Ooh, with Flanders. I've seen this before at the Dollar Tree, but it's nice to see it again, man. Stockard Channing, Robin Wright. Morgan Freeman, suave motherfucker. Not bad film, actually. Not actually a memorable Morgan Freeman film, all things considered, but he is pretty good in it. If you're ever looking for a little underrated Morgan Freeman love, Flanders. Interesting. November Man, of course. Pierce Brosnan action love, and New York, New York. Speaking of Martin Scorsese goodness, this one I have seen, I love. What a great Martin Scorsese flick, and by the way, an incredibly underrated one. Love De Niro in here, love Liza Minnelli. What a great film overall, man. It truly is. It says a musical spectacle, and they are absolutely right, man. Dude, I miss the days when Robert De Niro used to be Martin Scorsese's muse in a lot of ways. Used him so much in a ton of movies. Obviously, Casino, Goodfellas, Raging Bull, New York, New York. And I love seeing, obviously, The Irishman and seeing him back with Martin again. There's something about that duo that I just absolutely love. And every movie is fucking awesome. And New York, New York is really, really great. I'll dig this movie so much. Now, the rest of the stack is all of the same stuff we've been seeing, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a little bit left that's interesting, and that is Cerebrum. Have you backed up your brain? Oh, geez, thinking about that. You really need to do that. Put that on the weekly calendar. Oh, indeed. Huh, interesting. I know we've seen this one before. A cool little sci-fi bender, maybe? Huh. Not bad. I got that one. Oh, and this. A little Panic Love. On Blu-ray, no doubt. Sacrifices must be made. Oh, Rebecca Romijn, Jerry O'Connell. Oh, you gotta dig it, man. Now, this is interesting. I am seeing this for the first time. This has never before in any of the Dollar Tree adventures that I've done, I've ever seen this. And what's interesting is that this movie is not even called Panic. It is called Satanic Panic. True story, guys. So what ended up happening is that this might be a release that they had over at Walmart, because when Walmart sold this movie, they sold it under the title Panic. So for some weird reason, Walmart couldn't sell a movie that had Satan in the title. So they changed it to Panic. It was really weird to me. Like, out of all the shit that Walmart sells, right? And trust me, I've seen some doozies. They can't actually have a title with Satan in it. That is bizarre to me, man. Some crazy wild shit. Man, I've seen some weird shit in my day. So every copy that you saw at Walmart only had the title Panic in it. So nobody really ever knew what the actual full title is unless you actually looked it up online. Very interesting indeed, man. Now, I got a chance to watch this long time back on Amazon Prime, and it's not a bad movie. It's basically this girl that gets caught up in this cult that's looking for a virgin in order to sacrifice to raise the ancient evil Satan, so to speak. And it's all sort of the hilarious complications of trying to deal with these weird individuals who are in this cult and trying to escape them. It's not a bad movie, all things considered. It's pretty decent. I had fun with it when I watched it. It didn't blow me away, but I love Rebecca Romijn. I think she's sexy as hell, devious in this movie. Jerry O'Connell is having a lot of fun as this guy who's just this drunk asshole. It's a decent little flick, all things considered, man. And for $1.25 on Blu-ray with the rare Panic slipcover, that is very well worth it, actually. I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, this is a rare find, and for $1.25, it's well worth it. Satanic Love? Don't mind if this Jew does. Now, why the hell did Dollar Tree have to do me like this? They double screwed me. Fuck, man. Oh, I guess I should say that it really isn't a Dollar Tree adventure until we have some Twilight in our lives, isn't it? Now it's officially a Dollar Tree adventure. God help us all. Son of a bitch, man. Look, Robert Pattinson has changed his image in a really great way. Fuck, he's Batman now. I mean, can you ever have imagined that this guy, who used to be a sparkly, love-obsessed vampire, is now Batman? Man, I've seen stranger shit. Man, I have. That's one of the strange ones indeed, dude. But honestly, the Twilight Saga, it's not that great, man. There's moments where I kind of like parts, but overall, that's to say that it's done. You have to remember, Hollywood is full of bullshit, and if there's any chance to make more money, squeeze every last dollar out of that stone, they will. And something tells me we haven't seen the last of the Twilight Saga, and that scares the living hell out of me. Oh, God, it really does. I mean, look, Robert Pattinson has seen better days. Kristen Stewart has seen much better days. Yeah, him not so much. But, you know, they can't all be winners. Oh, Lord. Goodness gracious, man. Oh, boy, very interesting and unique finds that are within the rubble. Unique indeed. Another one grabs the dust. How about we grab another? And yet another stack to dive into. More media? Yes, please. More physical media love means unearthing whatever gems hide in the pile. Space, the final frontier for a Hemsworth. Well, that's not true. I mean, Chris has already conquered space, but if Luke wants his sloppy seconds, hey, have at it, man. An alien discovery is about to change everything. Oh, indeed it is. Encounter. I know we've seen this before at the Dollar Tree. Definitely know we have. When an otherworldly organism crash lands, a group of grief-stricken friends led by Luke Hemsworth and Hutchison. Tom Atkins? Whoa! Seriously? Must overcome a recent tragedy and face their fear of the unknown. The unknown of an alien invasion. Yes, and the grief that comes with it, apparently. All right. It probably might be kind of cool, actually. I mean, if it's got Tom Atkins in it, how could it not be cool? But Luke Hemsworth. I know that I said that Liam was kind of like a C-grade Hemsworth. I apologize. Luke is the C-grade Hemsworth. I mean, Chris is the ultimate Hemsworth. Everything after that is just sort of aping off of greatness, and this is one of those. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I like the idea of an alien encounter and facing their fears of what's to come in the unknown, but honestly, it's been done better. There's been better movies out there that have done it, and ones that don't have Luke Hemsworth in it, which is also a plus. Yeah, possibly. It looks kind of interesting, all things considered. Probably doesn't blow me away, though, not gonna lie, man. I mean, they got that. They also have the dead don't die in Dallas. We're all going to hell. Well, you got that one right. So wait a minute. We go from alien encounters to zombie love? Interesting. And I'm really wondering now, is that really a chick? The more I'm staring at it, the more I'm doubting myself. Oh, man. I know we've seen this at the Dollar Tree before. Looks intriguing, don't it? Let's see what this is about. A miracle pill that supposedly will cure all viral infectious diseases turns most of humanity into zombies. Science, folks. The few survivors in a small Texas town barricade themselves into an abandoned building. It soon becomes clear that the survivors can be split into two groups. Bible thumpers and queer folk. Oh, jeez. I wonder how that survival instinct's gonna happen. Jeez. Something tells me they're not gonna get along. Yeah. That might be the least of their worries. Oh, Lord. Look, man. Horror comedies. Zombie comedies. Because I have a feeling this is a zombie comedy, all things considered. Because, I mean, with that synopsis, it kind of feels that way. If it's a dead-ass serious movie, I'd be fucking shocked to shit, man. But zombie comedies are not exactly bad. I mean, Shaun of the Dead, Zombieland, great flicks. Love that stuff, man. Return of the Living Dead, amazing. But not everyone is created equal. You know what I'm saying? For all the many good ones, there's a shitload of bad ones. I'm not saying this is bad necessarily, but I'm not saying it's gonna light the world on fire either. Something tells me it's kind of cheapo. An interesting idea wrapped around a cheapo zombie flick. Boy, we've seen that one a time or two, haven't we? And a little Dollar Tree John Cusack love never hurt nobody in The Raven. The only one who can stop a serial killer is the man who inspired him. Ah, he is. John Cusack definitely inspires me, baby. Well, he used to be fair. I've seen this movie before. It's a good flick overall. It's not bad. John Cusack does a pretty good job playing Edgar Allan Poe for what it's worth. The movie is trying to ape off of, like, other flicks, like From Hell, if you remember that one with Johnny Depp, which is not a bad movie, all things considered. This one is a step down a little bit, but it's not bad overall. I kind of feel like John Cusack now in his career really doesn't give a shit anymore. He's kind of one of those actors now where you can lump him in with Bruce Willis, where they just don't give a damn anymore, man. They're there for the paycheck, and that's it. Which is a real shame, because I used to love John Cusack so much when I was younger, man. He hit it out of the park so much. I mean, One Crazy Summer, Better Off Dead, Grosse Point Blank, Con Air. I mean, I could go on and on and on. He's so damn good, but after a while, certain actors just give up, and John Cusack is one of them. This is one of the last times where I kind of feel like he actually gave a shit. Yeah, that's becoming a rarity now for him, but it's not a bad movie. Kind of predictable. You can see where things are going, but yeah, it's all right for what it is. They got that. They also have Masterminds. Lord knows, we've seen this title so many times at the Dollar Tree, man. And honestly, I don't mind these actors. I mean, Zach Galifianakis, Owen Wilson, Kristen Wiig, and Jason Sudeikis. To be fair, I think out of all of these, I probably like Zach Galifianakis the best. I mean, the problem with all these actors is that they all have annoying qualities from time to time, right? Especially when you're seeing them on the screen. And when they're all together in a film, something tells me that probably amplifies to like 11. It probably does, man. I mean, I like Jason Sudeikis separately. I like Owen Wilson separately. Zach Galifianakis. I'm not really a fan of Kristen Wiig. But that being said, it's not that you can't make a good movie with these guys. It just felt like you probably have to tone it down. And something tells me with a movie like this, with these comedic actors, probably you're going to get a lot of fluff, and it ain't going to be entertaining. I'm just saying, man. I've heard some people talk about this movie, and it ain't been good. And something tells me I'm going to listen to the experts. And a little bit of Blu-ray love to boot with A Night in the Woods, from the makers of Bronson and Monsters. I will cast all evil beasts out of the land and into the woods. Looks kind of like found footage or something. Huh. This is about when three friends go hiking, jealousy, sexual tensions, and strained relationships come to a head, turning what should have been a peaceful camping adventure into a terror trip. As collective paranoia reaches fever pitch, it becomes clear that there is a much darker force at work in their ancient, eerie surroundings. Who or what is after them? And can any one of them survive a night in the woods? A night in the woods of terror. Reminds me a little bit of, I don't know, Blair Witch? I mean, maybe. It kind of has that feel of Blair Witch quality to me. Kind of cheapo and, you know, shot on the fly type of deal. You know, it's kind of interesting because you look at something like the Blair Witch, and Blair Witch was such a phenomenon for the time that it came out, man. It was so incredibly talked about, and people were intrigued by it and fascinated. And I remember, again, being the early days of the internet, you didn't really know what was real and wasn't at times. And people literally went into the movie like, holy shit, this thing is real. This is a real movie that these people really died and they're putting in the movie theater. Man, if that was the case, dude, holy shit, somebody would be going to jail like a motherfucker. I mean, seriously. But people thought about that back in the day. That was the thing. Nowadays, we know found footage. We know, you know, of course, it's fake. But, man, that was one of those times when you watch something and you didn't know if it was real. Are you watching, like, a real, like, eerie film that, like, somebody edited and literally put out there to profit? Like, it was crazy back in the day, man. It's the same thing with something like Cannibal Holocaust, man. I mean, you just were like, holy shit, that's real. Those people are really dead, and somebody's going to motherfucking prison, man. I mean, that's the thing about it. Now, the gimmick is old. You've seen it. You know the tricks. And some of the ones that ape off of Blair Witch literally are not that great. Hell, even some of the sequels to Blair Witch, ain't that hot either. So something tells me A Night in the Woods, although cool that it's on Blu-ray, and for $1.25, Blu-ray isn't bad. Yeah, something tells me I'll camp indoors. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Copying Beethoven. La, 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 la. And here is Diane Kruger, baby. Now, yeah, we have seen this before at the Dollar Tree, but it bears looking one more time because I'm kind of fascinated with the fact that Ed Harris has a full head of hair, man. Like, that shit is just bizarre. It's like seeing a cat without fur. It's just fucking weird. It really is, dude. Oh, but Ed Harris is a great actor, man, and I'm sure he does a great job with playing Beethoven. And Diane Kruger is amazing. I love her. Like the National Treasure stuff, she was fantastic. That's when I first really fell in love with her, and I've seen a lot of great stuff with her. She's awesome. Love her performances so much. I just love the idea of Beethoven being a creep and an obsessive, and stalking you and coming after you. You're like, wow. It's kind of cool. Well, okay, maybe not cool, but it's kind of intriguing to see all these really great, famous artists, right? And these people that are really beloved and famed for a reason, to see them in their true form be a creeper is kind of startling to you. You're like, wait a minute, Beethoven? You mean one of the greatest talents in music of all time, and he was a creeper? Then again, nothing shocks me anymore, folks. So what the fuck, man? But honestly, there's been a few people that have played Beethoven over the years. Why not Ed Harris give it a try? And with the full head of hair, that intrigues me alone, baby. That definitely does, man. But you know what even does more is Breakin', baby. Breakin' 2 Love. Electric Boogaloo. The street is here to stay. Oh, man. Oh, goddamn, dude. Fucking hell. You want to know what, man? I recently saw a documentary about Canon Films, and goddamn did I love that documentary. I think Canon Films is intriguing and fascinating as hell, man. The fact that they ended up spending so much money making so many films. Some of them were memorable, some of them were hot garbage, but man, they were churning them out. And they talk about breaking, how like they could see the whole trend of the breakdancing craze, and they shot that film so goddamn quickly and put it out to the masses, and it hit so big, right? Because you gotta hit while the iron is hot, and they definitely did that with Breakin'. And then they made Breakin' 2. Maybe one too many. Oh, man. I haven't revisited Breakin' 2 in God knows how long, man. The passion, the power, the players. Why not? I mean, look, I think Breakin' is pretty cool still for what it is. Not perfect, but I tend to appreciate it. Breakin' 2, sometimes you just don't need a sequel. But when something makes money, you just go for it. And Canon was like, fuck it, we're just making another one of these, man. And it didn't do as well. I mean, it still did decent, but not crazy well. But dance movies, man, there are so many of them. I mean, the Honey franchise, fucking Magic Mike. I mean, Magic Mike is really cool, man. I do love that shit. I mean, Step Up. Oh, jeez, man, how many fucking ones have they been making on that shit? I mean, honestly, not every dance movie is created equal. And as much as I love Breakin', Breakin' 2 is definitely a cult classic for a reason. It's not that great, but honestly, old school nostalgia is always something worth exploring. And so, taking it back old school, well, as much as you possibly can, sure, why not give Breakin' 2 a little bit of love? $1.25 for some Canon goodness, I consider that a steal. And then we got more Charlie Bartlett love. Courage Mountain. Lovable Dogs. Who can resist it? Oh God. Can we go back to the dog love? Oh shit. Talk about something I can resist. Man, Michael Madsen has a face only the Dollar Tree can love. I'm glad they love it. Not many other people do. God damn it. Oh, man. More two graves. Just what I wanted. Oh, very interesting stack indeed. A little bit of love. Not a lot, but some stuff worth showing off. Canon goodness. Sea level Hemsworth. And more Michael Madsen. Just what the doctor ordered. Upwards and onwards with another stack. Well, let's see what wonders this cart of media beholds. More of the same? Perhaps, but maybe we'll find a gem or two worth exploring. Like Beverly Hills Christmas? Huh? Yeah, no. Oh, fuck no. What do you give to the girl who has everything? Me. Oh, man, that's why my pickup lines don't work, damn it. Oh, Lord. Oh, Beverly Hills Christmas. Yeah, just what I want. I want to spend my time with Donna Spangler and Dean Cain. Yeah, just what I really wanted, man. Yeah, I'll pass. Anyways, I am so not up for Christmas now, man. I mean, I'm just getting over the PTSD. I really don't want to revisit it again. And also, why aren't we doing a Beverly Hills Hanukkah? Come on, man. Does no one in Beverly Hills celebrate Hanukkah? Ain't nobody Jewish? Maybe I have to change that one day. Well, that's when I can afford to live in Beverly Hills. Shit, nowadays, who the hell can afford it anywhere? Fuck. Especially Beverly Hills. And if I have to live next to Dean Cain, shit, I'll keep my ass here in New York. That's for damn sure, man. But speaking of an interesting thing we haven't seen, a little Jason Schwartzman love with Chinese Brothers. Failure has new overachievers. Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, man. What the hell is this about, man? Jason Schwartzman portrays Larry, an inebriated sad sack who rides a tide of booze onto the shores of an undiscriminating quick lube. The only bright spot is his boss, Lupe. Will Larry keep it together long enough to win the girl provide to his French bulldog, lays about with his friend Major, and do his cantankerous grandmother proud? Oh my God, Olympia Dukakis is in here? Holy shit. My God, man, I remember Olympia Dukakis from a long time back. I mean, Moonstruck. Wow, damn. Long time since I've seen her in anything. Holy shit. Interesting, sort of like a poor man's comedy, I suppose, of this loser that basically maybe gets his life eventually straight. Or not, just, hilarity ensues regardless. But holy shit, man. Okay. God, Jason Schwartzman. I do like Jason Schwartzman. He's not doing as much as he used to back in the day. I mean, I was a big fan back in the day of Rushmore. Man, do I love Rushmore. Probably one of my favorite Wes Anderson films of all time. I dig that movie so much. And he did other things. I mean, he did The Darjeeling Limited, which I wasn't really a fan of. And he's had bit parts in other Wes Anderson flicks. He's tried his hand at other comedies. I just don't think he was as good ever as what he was in Rushmore, which was fucking amazing. And everything after that, not so much. He's tried, but it depends on who he's working with, I think. I think doing Rushmore was very specific comedy, and trying to do something more broad and crazy and wild and over the top didn't always work for him. He tried, but he'll never really reach the heights of Rushmore, to be fair. But hey, I give the guy credit, man. But it's kind of an interesting movie about this loser that really can't get his life straight, and the hilarity of that. Sure, why the hell not, man? I mean, I'd be here for Jason Schwartzman, but even more, I'd be here for Olympia Dukakis, man, because that chick is an awesome actress, and the fact that she's in this thing, that alone, that would be the price of admission. So the only way to know it was Thursday is to talk to the man who was Thursday, right? You better believe it, baby. Inspired by G.K. Chesterton's best-selling novel. I'm liking that cover, man. Pulling the strings and manipulating. And 2 bonus movies, too. Very nice. What it's about? The man who was Thursday sat in the world of Detective Gabriel Sim as he tries to infiltrate the Central Anarchist Council. Detective Sim goes undercover and makes his way into a secret meeting of the anarchists where Over time, he gains their trust and becomes Thursday, one of the 7 key figures in the council. Sim soon learns, however, that he is not the only one in disguise, and then the real nightmare begins. Oh, does it now? I think the nightmare lies with Echo Bridge. Oh, boy, do they love their features, man. They love doing these triple, quadruple features, man. They're all about that shit. I mean, it kind of is interesting. I like the Anarchist Council and going undercover in disguise, but yet who is following you? Who can you trust? Who's deceiving you? I like that. That's pretty cool, man. You also get Love and Rage and All Things to All Men. Oh, Daniel Craig is in that too. Oh, shit. He's in that. Gabriel Byrne, Rufus Sewell. But when she showed up on her property, it was just a world of passion. Passion with Daniel Craig. Especially if he's Bond. Oh, the fury of the mob boss. Oh, mob love and lust gone terribly wrong. Oh, great, wonderful. Just what I want. You know, I'm not a big fan of these collection sets exactly. It's not that the collection sets are bad. I do dig them from time to time, but the problem is how do you arrange it on your collection shelf? I mean, do you use it by the first title, use it by the other titles? How do you organize it exactly? And sometimes collection sets, they don't really mix really well. I think collection sets are a lot like mixtapes. I mean, in order to have a really good mixtape, you have to have all songs that really connect with each other, that really vibe well. And the same thing with a movie collection. You really need something that's really gonna tie the room together, man. You know what? You need to have everything that kind of works well with one another to make a truly great collection set. And sometimes I kind of feel like Echo Bridge just kind of sloppily puts these things together just to put them out. Am I wrong? Something tells me I'm not, man. I'm just saying. And they got that. They also got, a little John Oliver love. Oh, very nice. Terrifying Times, extended and uncensored. Oh, John Oliver. I gotta admit, man, I've never really delved into a lot of John Oliver. I kind of wish I would, because I love him on The Daily Show. He's fucking awesome on that show. He really is great. He's a wonderful voice in sort of, you know, making the serious seem a little bit more comedic and a little bit more easier to swallow. I do like him, and he also really does a lot of great satire and really gives it back to the people who deserve it, man. I mean, I do dig him quite a bit, man. I think this is one of his more times when he was much younger. I mean, look at that, dude. He don't look like that no more. He looks a hell of a lot older. With a British accent, so be prepared for the words to come with more authority than you're used to. With a mixture of political sound bites, still photos, and schmaltzy 80s power ballads, comedian John Oliver takes a look at the moments that have defined our soul-sucking decade. From his take on the evolution of controversy to imperialism to global warming. Interesting. He's always been somebody that really likes to take the piss out of people, and I really appreciate that, man. You know, for me, it goes all the way back to George Carlin. I love George Carlin. To me, I could still watch all of his stand-up because it still feels relevant, and I love the way he looked at the world. Yes, it was kind of cynical, but I think he was a realist, but did it in a very funny way. And I think the same thing with John Oliver, man. He's very unique, very interesting. Maybe it's worth it to dive into more John Oliver, man. He seems to be a guy that's just that damn good. And of course, no Dollar Tree could ever be complete without a little love story. Yes, Clive Owen, Juliette Binoche, words and pictures. I'd probably fall in love with Clive Owen too if I was her. Oh, man. Prep school English teacher Jack Marcus meets his match in Dina Del Santo, an abstract painter and new teacher on campus, challenging her to a war between words and pictures, and, in the process, sparking an unlikely romance. Oh, you don't say. Yes, of course. They're enemies at first, and lovers at last. I do like Clive Owen. I mean, it depends on the movie, though. I mean, Clive Owen is a decent actor, but I feel like sometimes he kind of gets drowned out. He's not as good. It really sometimes takes whatever movie he's doing to really know whether I'm going to like him or not. Sometimes I really like him, and sometimes I'm kind of like he comes off as mundane. I'm wondering how he is more in a romance-style picture. Maybe he's good. I mean, depending on the partner. Juliette Binoche is a really great actress, so maybe with a great partner like her, He could maybe be a better actor at times. He's not bad, but he doesn't exactly light the world on fire either. Well, this might be worth it. Maybe. I mean, they also have a little bit of best of me. I mean, if you can't get love from Clive Owen, then you might as well get it from James Marsden. Do I really have to pick between the two? I'll just take Michelle Monaghan. Easier decision. Easier said than done, guys. I mean, I don't know. Amanda and Dawson finally get their second chance of love. I did see this. I watched this a long while back. It's a fun little movie about love and regret and the choices that we make. Yeah, it's fine. I like James Marsden. I love Michelle Monaghan. It depends on the role, though, because I've seen James Marsden in movies where I thought he was a real limp dick. Like, when he was in Superman Returns, literally, the guy passed up on doing X-Men 3 in order to do Superman Returns. Dude, what the fuck? Like, seriously? And he wasn't even that good in Superman Returns, man. He was like a wet noodle. Then again, I thought he was really good in Sonic, so it depends on the role that he gets, man. And Michelle Monaghan is a great actress. She doesn't get the type of love that she really deserves. I mean, she was really good in, like, you know, that Mission Impossible movie, I think, like, part 3. And then, like, you saw her a bit here and a bit there, and I'm like, God, I wish they would use her more, because she's really good, but that probably ain't happening. It's the Tom Cruise show. And he ain't giving it up for nobody, man. Like I said, I do dig a good romance love story when done right. They can't always be When Harry Met Sally. They can't always be Sleepless in Seattle or You've Got Mail. But, well, A for effort? Well, not always, but at least good try. And if you're looking for a little bit more new love in this stack, think again, guys. It's mostly the same stuff over and over and frickin' over again. Yeah, we'll see a little bit of romance gems here and there, some John Oliver love, and Beverly Hills Christmas goodness. Ugh. But outside of that, can't say there's much new in this stack. Well, hey, at least we tried. Another stack bites the dust as we head towards the finish line. Well, it looks like we're finally reaching the end of the line. Man, let's see what this has to offer. Boy, oh boy, has this been quite the journey. Let's check out the media one more time. Have we saved the best for last? Let's hope so. It's a story of a little girl and her doggy who was traveling around the world, and I don't know why she's doing that or where her parents are, but I'm really concerned. She never gives up. Yeah, no kidding, huh? 7-year-old Kayla has been having a hard time connecting with her Chinese side of her heritage. Oh, wow, okay. Gee, that's interesting. Huh. She's kind of going around meeting people and trying to connect with her side of her heritage. That's kind of interesting. You know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of North with Elijah Wood, which I really do enjoy that flick. Not sure about this one, but has some interesting elements. And come on, you'd watch it for the dog. You really would, man. This is Die Hard 4, isn't it? Yeah, this is Die Hard 4. I was looking at this for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? It's a Blu-ray and it's Willis, but I would have never fucking known that it was Die Hard 4 unless it didn't say, like, John McClane on there, dude. Whoa. God damn, where the fucking Dollar Tree find this shit? Holy fuck, man. Yo. I was not expecting. I'm like, wait a minute, is that Bruce Willis? Oh, man. God, it's odd. Dude. Okay, man, the things you find at the Dollar Tree. Gee, that's weird. Look, I'm going to be real, okay? You guys know what my thoughts are on Bruce Willis, man, and he has really went down the shitter in a big, bad way. But I think that one of his saving graces is the Die Hard franchise. The unfortunate thing is that after 3, man, it really goes down the crapper. I mean, Die Hard 4, Bruce Willis is like a fucking superhero, man. He can do anything, man. I mean, well, he's got a bald head, so I guess that makes sense. But I mean, even Die Hard 5 is over ridiculous. It doesn't even feel like a Die Hard film anymore, man. It just feels like random action sequence, insert action hero. It doesn't even feel like John McClane anymore. The first 3 movies felt like John motherfucking McClane, but no longer. Will they ever make a Die Hard 6? Man, let's hope not. But this is Bruce Willis, and he needs the money. So, you know, he'll be a whore. He will be. Indeed, man. Borderless. That's interesting. Borderless. What else they got? Oh, that's interesting. Tony Todd. James Duval. He made them for their sins. Oh, a young mother decides to become a stripper to earn some fast cash, only to find her worst nightmares are about to begin when she falls into the hands of a religious fanatic intent on changing her evil ways. Oh, my God. Oh, praise Jesus. Oh, lied. Oh, my goodness, man. Jesus. Interesting. Tony Todd, Michael Rooker is in this thing as well? That might be interesting, man. I don't know about the whole changing your evil ways things, because honestly, everybody, and I don't care if they're religious or not, they all have wicked ways. The difference is some of us actually admit it. Just saying. You have that. They have Bloody Mortal. Ooh. I wonder what's for dinner. Innocence dies. Well, you don't. Oh, you don't say. Oh, man. You got a little blood on your chin. Just saying. If you want to clean it off. No? No. Okay, I just thought I'd say so. The vampire genre gets transcended and elevated in this intimate and equally thrilling saga with 3 stories. Oh, it's like kind of like a vampire anthology? In interlocking episodes, Blood Immortal explores the desperation and desires that unsettle the lives of the immortal vampire characters. A vicious land speculator, Mr. Duncan, subdues an offer to a dying widow and mother. Josephine was the vicious conscience. Lives to secretly be a vampire. This is interesting, man. So it's kind of like a horror anthology, but with all vampire tales mixed in with it? That's interesting. I mean, I love a good vampire movie as long as they don't sparkle. I mean, just saying, but I don't know, man. I mean, it's hard to do a good vampire movie nowadays. It's not impossible, but man, back in the day, they were really hitting out of the park. Lost Boys and Near Dark and Interview with the Vampire, Blade. I mean, you name it, man. I could go on and on. So many really good ones. Nowadays, it's not as easy as it used to be. We've seen all the tricks. We know what goes on. It's hard to keep us really engaged and interested. Maybe this one will. I kind of doubt it. That. They have Pop Culture Bent Box. A taste of Japan's sci-fi superhero and animated favorites. Whoa, that's interesting. Oh, they got Mothra in here, and Astro Boy. Whoa, from Mill Creek, too. Godzilla the series. Oh, so it's kind of like a collection of the best of Japan goodness. Wow, I'd never heard of this set, man, but that's kind of cool. Interested to broaden your horizons, I suppose. Hell, pick that up, man. They also have Widow's Point. Yes, their ghosts are waiting here with Craig Sheffer. Now, I ended up watching this a long time ago for one of the out and abouts, and I thought it was okay. It's an interesting ghost story about this guy that's writing a new novel that goes into this lighthouse, but the idea that the lighthouse is haunted and that there's a whole past to it and it may consume him. It's done pretty decently. I like Craig Sheffer here, but I don't think it's as well done as it could be. It's a little bit on the boring side, just a tiny bit. I know what they're trying to go for, the ambiance and the creepiness and the unsettledness, but it doesn't quite come across the way I wanted it to. It's still decent, but not exactly perfect. But I will say this much. I really appreciate the effort by Gregory Lamberson, who is the director. I really dig that guy's work for the most part. Johnny Gruesome is really awesome, and I love a lot of the other stuff that he's done, like Killer Rack is really cool. Talk about a really cool horror film. Killer Rack is fucking amazing, man. I dig his work. He's not always achieving 100% of what he aims to do, but I think the effort is definitely something that I give a lot of credit to him towards. He's an indie filmmaker that does a lot of great indie work, and Widow's Point is not the best, but it's definitely got its moments. Not bad, actually. For $1.25, that's a good deal, man. It's not bad at all. Then, How to Train Your Man, obviously. Oh, Mascots. Huh, interesting. Well, that's different release with that. Of course, have a little Satanic Panic. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's just called Panic. My bad. They have that. They also have... Oh, this is Snow White and the Huntsman. Oh my God, man. These foreign titles are really like messing with me, dude, because I'm looking at this, I'm like, wait a minute. Charlize, Hemsworth, Stewart, what movie have they been in together? What the hell is this? I'm like thinking to myself, what? Wow, man. It's weird, some of the names that they are outside of the U.S. That's wild. Whoa, man. It's a great movie, though. I really dig this one. I really like this movie. They did a sequel with just the Huntsman character, but I didn't think it was nearly as good as this one. I think Snow White and the Huntsman is a pretty good, solid movie, all things considered. And boy, man, Charlize Theron is a wicked bitch in this movie, man. She is fucking amazing. Wow, dude. She is fucking fantastic. That's a great flick, man. The Scientist. Oh, my God. They have Sausage Party. Oh my God, this movie, man, wow. Dude, this is not for kids. Okay, this is not even close to being for kids. God damn, this movie is weird as fuck. It is raunchy. Oh my Lord, man, you will never see food the same way again. You won't, man. But it's funny as hell, dude. It really is, man. They don't make them like Sausage Party, man. I can see why, dude. I can see like a kid looking at this and wanting to dive into it. And man, I hope you parents know right from wrong, because goddamn, dude, wait till they're a little older, man. Maybe don't show it to them when they're 5. Show it to them when they're 6. A more mature age. Oh man, it is really good though, man. Funny. Wow. I can't believe they have that for $1.25. That's crazy. They have that Witches in the Woods. I know we've seen that one before. Oh shit, they have the Spiderwick Chronicles. Oh, the PC game. Oh, that's cool. That's something you don't see every day. That Rage of the Mummy, we've seen that one. That mummy looks like shit. That one, The Machine, we've seen that. Cadia. No, we've seen this one before too. Sort of cheapo Indiana Jones ripoff or something like that. Everfall, Valentine. Oh, a little Shout Factory love too. Very nice. Looks pretty decent. I remember seeing this one at a store before. Not bad. It actually looks pretty decent. They got that. They have Magical Halloween Adventure from Sesame Street. Oh, I love Sesame Street, man. Oh, any Sesame Street, as far as I'm concerned, is good Sesame Street. You know what I'm talking about? Absolutely. They also got Let's Scare Julie. Oh, sometimes a prank comes back to kill ya. Ah, and some Scream Factory goodness too. Loving it. Oh, I've known about this movie, but I don't think I ever saw it. Everyone loves a good scare, but when a group of teen girls set out to frighten their exclusive friend, what seems like a simple goes horribly wrong in real time. Interesting. I just love the idea that they want to play a prank on somebody and that prank goes really, really wrong. When will kids learn? Well, they're kids. They'll never learn. Let's just hope that stupidity doesn't carry over to adulthood. Well, that's if they make it that far. Indeed. Then survival games, we've seen this one before. Panic, Jason Statham goodness. Wild Bunch on Ice, The Legend of the Sure Shot. Oh, aping off of Mighty Ducks. Oh, maybe. Oh, and more Echo Bridge goodness too, of course it is. This film tells a tale of how hockey legend Sure Shot Dombrowski learned the game as he put together a team in his childhood. Okay, interesting. You'll never beat Mighty Ducks, damn it. Never. And they have The Unkindness of Ravens. I believe I've seen this one before too. Oh, wow. Look at that. Somebody pecked his eyeball. Oh, shit. Man, from Echo Bridge, too. What a fucking shocker, man. Andrew is a homeless veteran of Afghanistan war who suffers from a severe case of PTSD. Counselor Angela recommends that he goes sometime away from the world, outside a cottage. Oh man, this guy with his PTSD and in an isolated cottage, and he's being plagued by ravens and demonic entities. Dude, this guy's so fucked. Oh my god, man. This guy doesn't have a chance in hell, dude. And something tells me the ravens, they got a taste for eyeballs. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, this guy was screwed from the very beginning, and it ain't gonna end well. ASA, the streets belong to me, bro. He fights for his family and a better future in Street King. Oh man, yeah, it's one of those ones where he fights for money and for glory. Yeah, of course he does. Yeah, the streets, baby. Of course it is. Sesame Street goodness. Scare B&B. Your worst nightmare is streaming live. Oh no. You check in, but you don't check out. Oh, fucking hell, man. Liv Collins. I like that. Lady, hide. Get away. Oh my god. Oh, more Echo Bridge love. Oh, baby. Oh god. He's got the dark web network was streaming her every move on the internet. When his sister is found murdered, he knows he must avenge her death. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. So, basically, it's like the dark web, and they're streaming people getting murdered. God. Boy, that's fiction. Yeah, right. I'm sure that shit happens, man. As long as it don't happen to me. I'm just saying. But, oh, Lord. It reminds me of, like, Halloween Resurrection. You know, like they were streaming live at the Myers home, and they're like, we're pretending this is all fake, and then suddenly like Michael Myers is like motherfucker, you're not on your queue, you gotta get to your queue, damn it. It's like, nah, dude, Michael's been hanging out eating rats, and now he's gonna be killing your ass. Like eventually. But man, honestly, this scary shit does happen, man. I mean, people get kidnapped and fucking killed, man. The world is a very fucking dangerous place, and I hate to say this, but Scare B&B is more real than you might think it is, man. Maybe the movie might not be shit, but man, reality, man, that's truly terrifying. Fuck, man. The Amityville murders, more Amityville goodness. Shit. Man. Oh, from a producer of The Haunting in Connecticut. Well, that tells you all you need to know, goddammit. Oh, Lord. Haunting in Connecticut is shit. DeFeo Jr. took a high-powered rifle and murdered his entire family as they slept. At his trial, DeFeo claimed that the voice in the house commanded him to kill. Oh, okay, this is just like a retelling of it. Come on, man. You know, God, how many more fucking times do we gotta do Amityville movies, man? At this point, it's literally laughable, man. I mean, the first one that came out with Margot Kidder was actually not bad. I did like that one. I think the remake with Ryan Reynolds isn't bad either. It's pretty decent, but a lot of these Amityville, man, just regurgitate the same shit over and over and over again. And now they're actually remaking the shit. Wonderful. Just what I need. Lord, man. The pop culture goodness. Story of the Royals. The Redeemed, which I know we've seen before in a previous sale with Matt McCoy. Not bad. I do like Matt McCoy, though, man. I mean, Police Academy, the Miami one, where they go to Miami and all the hijinks. Yeah, dude, I love Matt McCoy in that. Of course, you know, he's done some other cool stuff, but, man, I mean, he'll always be part of the Police Academy crew for me, man. But interesting. We've seen that one before. This is Christmas. Why isn't there This in Hanukkah? Just saying. Ooh, the devil incarnate. Interesting. The last push for evil is here. You don't say. Oh my God. The future looks bright for newlyweds Trevor and Holly, but their dreams are about to devolve into a nightmare of unspeakable terror. On a random visit to a tarot reader, they encounter a mysterious old woman who tells them that Holly is pregnant, but soon their joy is overshadowed by a mounting sense of dread that something sinister. Oh, yes, the evil spawn of Satan. Oh, man, Omen be damned. Good Lord, man. You know, after you see The Omen, everything else pales in comparison. I'm not saying this is a bad movie. I kind of like the cover to that with the baby with the horns. That's pretty fucking cool, dude. But I don't know. the devil incarnate baby evil thing has been done quite a bit. But honestly, if it ain't the Omen, I ain't touching it, man. Just saying. Grad night. Buck Wild graduation party featuring Coolio. Yeah, baby. Oh, Lord. What is this, one of those, like, hip-hop comedies or some shit? Like House Party? It probably is one wild party night, you know, with debauchery and craziness to it. Dude, if you're not Project X, if you're not The Hangover, if you're not fucking House Party, hell, if you're not House Party 2, motherfucker, I don't even want to hear it, man. Kid and Play is fucking awesome, and honestly, as cool as Coolio may be at times, he ain't Kid and Play. Just saying. He's not. And also got more Panic, DVD love. Interesting. Animated goodness there at that. Got Terrified, a Shudder original. Nice. Some Shudder love, too, at the Dollar Tree. Not bad, man. Interesting indeed. I gotta admit, Shudder is good at times. They're not perfect, and I kind of feel like they could be a little bit better sometimes. It feels like they're aping off of better horror films, but sometimes they surprise me in a big bad way. Never saw Terrified, though, but, it looks kind of interesting. That... When Calls the Heart, Swift, Dead Reckoning, which you've definitely seen that one before. However, come on, Scott Adkins, dude. Come on, dude. Even if the movie is shitty, okay? And trust me, there's a lot of shitty ones with him in it. He tends to be fucking awesome in it. It's Scott motherfucking Adkins, dude. I mean, I remember when I was first, you know, thinking about Scott Adkins and looking at the movies he was doing, I'm saying, oh, come on, this guy, he's just a random fucking Van Damme or, you know, a lesser Stallone or, you know, a lesser Dolph Lundgren, you name it. But then I started watching his movies, I'm like, dude, the guy is good. The guy has some great acting chops, and he's cool when it comes to the action. But I just wish he was in better movies, man. I mean, if he was a star back in the 80s, dude, that guy would kill it. But now, unfortunately, there's not much room for these type of, you know, badass martial arts, you know, actors anymore. If you're not Van Damme, you ain't cutting it, apparently. But, dude, Scott Adkins is fucking awesome, man. Despite some bad films, he's pretty good. Then, Royal Pain Season 4. What a random season here. Dock of the Bay. Okay. I've never seen a single episode of Royal Pains. I know of it. I've heard of it. I've seen a trailer for it, but I've never seen it because it never really interested me. Kind of one of those average TV shows that they make all the time, just out of the factory type of deal. I've heard it might be a little bit fun, but I really have no interest in it. $1.25 though for season 4, not bad, all things considered. I mean, they have Survive in the Wild with Jon Voight, and another Shudder original, Monstrum. Oh, that's cool, man. 2 Shudder originals, not bad, baby. A plague has taken over and fear runs rampant in the streets. When rumors of a vicious monster roaming Mount Iguassum begin to spread, fear turns into panic. In order to quell the rising hysteria, the king brings his most trusted general out of retirement. Joined by his daughter, his right-hand man, and a loyal court officer, the general sets out to find and defeat the mysterious creature. I love that. Sort of old ancient times, man, with this deadly creature. That's cool. See, I like that idea of going back to ancient, dark, medieval times and having this mysterious creature. And obviously they don't have the guns and all of the modern day weaponry. They have swords and their ingenuity and their badassness and trying to defeat the creature. That's cool, man. I don't know how the movie is. I don't even know really how good the creature looks. I mean, if it's anything from the front, could look pretty cool, man. Might be worth the gamble, man. A little Shudder love for $1.25. Not bad, man. And not bad for the last little bit of Dollar Tree love. Definitely, absolutely worth the wait. Damn, that was a hell of a lot of media to show off. I survived the final stack. That is it. Whew, my God. There was a lot of shit to show off, man. How about we put this away and finish the journey? Now that is movie hunting. Holy shit, guys. Oh my God, man, that was nuts. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen the Dollar Tree have that many. I mean, yes, most of them were duplicates over and over and over again, but the fact that they had some really cool little variety, some gems that you found in there, once you sorted through all of it, you found some pretty cool stuff overall, man. Some very interesting titles. And for $1.25, Dollar Tree definitely has to step up the game, and I think they've done it just a wee bit. Not bad after all. Oh, man, this was definitely worth the trip in a big bad way. Hope you guys do think it was worth it too. How about we blow this pop stand and head home? Oh yes, back from the Dollar Tree. Love the adventure. Oh, man, did I miss it. Oh, I did. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, going back felt pretty damn good. Oh, it really did, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the adventure because, man, there was a lot to show off. And that was just at one store. I'm imagining that all the Dollar Trees, well, at least most of them, probably got in a good stack of physical media to check out. Hopefully, you guys ended up picking up some really great things because, mind you, it is still well worth it. I know that it's no longer $1 and it's $1.25, and I know that some people have complained about it. Look, at the end of the day, it's an extra quarter. If you can't afford it, then don't go. It's not a big deal. To me, these movies are still well worth it. $1.25 for a DVD or a Blu-ray. Those are deals that you cannot find anywhere. I mean, sometimes you can't even find those at a goddamn flea market, for Christ's sake. So $1.25 for brand new sealed movies is pretty damn good. Yes, they're not all going to be gems. Yes, there's going to be duds. But honestly, in my opinion, it still is worth the gamble. $1.25 for sealed new movies worth diving into, especially nowadays where we're living in a time when, honestly, you gotta stretch $1 a little bit more, and the Dollar Tree definitely does that for you. If you're interested in a good movie night, Dollar Tree definitely has your back. I'm just saying, man, going with a little bit of expectations, know that obviously not everything is worth picking up, but sometimes you'll be surprised that for $1.25, you can walk away with some pretty good deals. Indeed you can. So hopefully you guys picked up something good. Hopefully you took advantage of the Dollar Tree love. As far as I'm concerned, well, I definitely did take a little bit of advantage. It may not be a lot, but I'm definitely satisfied. Oh, indeed I am. Not a bad stack, all things considered. Mostly DVDs, one Blu-ray, but very well worth it. Let's see what I got, ladies and gentlemen. And the first thing, DVD, and this one definitely intrigued me, and that is Boxcar Bertha. Oh, yes, Barbara Hershey, David Carradine, directed by Martin Scorsese, and that is the reason why I picked this up, because to watch another film from the master, Martin Scorsese. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, I knew of this movie. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. And to add another one to his ever-long filmography that I have finally gotten a chance to watch, this definitely needs to be seen, man. I gotta tell you, what intrigues me about certain directors, like a Martin Scorsese, is that this guy has done some amazing work. Phenomenal stuff, right? Stuff that is absolutely classic, will stand the test of time. And then there's other ones in his filmography that has gotten forgotten by time, lost, so to speak. No one really talks about it. And those are the ones that probably intrigue me the most. And so that's why Boxcar Bertha is a pickup, because I wanted to check it out. I wanted to see what does the master Martin Scorsese have in his bag of tricks that I haven't seen yet. And is this well worth being discussed in his filmography? Directors always have some unique films that you never quite anticipate them actually directing. And Martin Scorsese has more than most. Let me tell you, I've seen a lot of his filmography, but apparently I haven't seen it all, and Boxcar Bertha is going to be checked off the list. Oh, indeed it will. Not bad after all, man. Not bad indeed. And then I ended up picking up a little IFC Midnight Love. The movie definitely intrigued me. I thought, might as well give it a go. And that is Devil's Gate. Oh, yes. You have no idea what you're dealing with. And that intrigues me, baby. It definitely does. Now, look, I can't say that every IFC Midnight movie is good because let's be real. It ain't, folks. Okay, it's not. But I like the cast here. Milo Ventimiglia, Sean Ashmore, Jonathan Frakes, for Christ's sake. I mean, come on. Number one. Come on. Star Trek The Next Generation. Gotta show some love to it. And I like the idea of this farmhouse, and there's all these different people, this religious fanatic, FBI agent, and whatnot. And over the course of 24 hours, this madness unfolds with these creatures and monsters and all these other people that are trying to survive. I thought it looked pretty cool and interesting, and I figure for $1.25, might as well give it a go, man. So we'll see how this one turns out. I picked up that. I also ended up picking up a little Midnight Evil. Yes, with the slip as well. Survive Until Dawn. Let's see if they do. Oh, let's see if they do indeed. I thought it looked kind of cool. I love the creature on the back. I thought that looked pretty kick-ass. And Michael motherfucking Berryman, dude. He is awesome. I love him. And I figure, why not show Berryman a little love by picking it up and checking it out? Why not, man? What the hell? A little more Berryman goodness in your life never hurt nobody. It never did, man. So I figured I'll give it a go and see how it turns out. $1.25. Why not try it out, right? Why not indeed? So I picked that one up. I also ended up picking up, I had to do it. Oh, and that is Sausage Party. Oh my God, man. Oh Lord. I haven't seen it in a really long while, and I figure for $1.25, why the hell not? I'm just gonna dive back into it, man. I know what I'm walking myself into. It is filthy, it is dirty, it ain't for kids whatsoever, and it may offend ya, but damn, do I remember this being entertaining as all hell, and so I really want to revisit it. I really do, man. You know, there's certain movies out there, certain animated things where you're just like, man, they just don't make them like this. And Sausage Party is definitely on the list. Oh, my Lord. Oh, it is raunchy as all hell. And I can't wait. Oh, man, I can't wait indeed. This will be a pleasant surprise to watch yet again. Maybe with the girlfriend. Yeah, I doubt that's happening. Definitely pick that one up. And the last DVD that I got, this one, man, it intrigued the hell out of me. The cover does alone. And so I took a gamble just on the cover, but something tells me I might be pleasantly surprised. And that is Death Day. Oh, yes. God, that cover, man, I'm liking it. I love it. It just reminds me so much of Happy Death Day and with the cake and everything and the blood. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. Yes, I know it's probably nothing like Happy Death Day, but I'm getting some major vibes and I'm liking it, man. I really am. I just like the idea of this woman getting stuck into this cat and mouse game between the devil and the idea that literally killing her, bringing her back, killing her, bringing her back, killing her, bringing her back again, playing these mind games and messing with her, and the fact that it's slowly taking her soul over time, and that she has to find a way to finally defeat him and try to get her soul back. And I love that. I don't know how the movie is. It could be fun. It could be terrible. It could be one of those unique gems. I'm not sure, but I was willing to take the gamble because I like the art, I like the plot, and sometimes you just gotta say, what the fuck, man? Sometimes you gotta say, what the fuck, and hey, I'll give it a chance. I might be disappointed, but for $1.25, it might just be worth the disappointment. Might be. But something tells me I'm gonna have a good time with this. Something indeed does. Definitely can't wait to dive into a little Death Day love. Yes, indeed. A lot of the DVDs. Some really good DVDs at that. And I figured, well, I gotta round it out with at least one Blu-ray. And that is none other than Panic. Satanic Panic, that is. Yes, oh baby. Sacrifices must be made. Oh, man. And again, one of the reasons why I wanted to get this is just the fact that this is going to be rare. The fact that the movie is called Satanic Panic, and the fact that there is literally Blu-ray copies out there that only call it Panic, that's a rarity. You don't see that a lot of times. Most of the time, there's not any kind of censorship when it comes to a movie title. But apparently when it comes to Walmart, there is. Because Walmart decided, well, we can't have anything with Satan in the title, so only Panic. Walmart, of all places. Walmart. Man, Walmart carries some crazy shit, and they're offended by the word Satan? Hey, man, have at it. You know, oh, man, weird priorities, man. Very weird indeed. But I'm just intrigued by this. The fact that it came to the Dollar Tree for $1.25, a very unique release for a very interesting movie. I like the movie overall. I think it's pretty decent. I think it's entertaining. I don't love it, but I definitely want to revisit it. And for $1.25 with a slipcover and an edition that is rare, I figured why the hell not? Even if I don't like it, to sell it, I'll get more than $1.25 for it. So I figured, well, why the hell not, man? I'm going to give it a go and rewatch it. Hopefully it ends up in the collection. If not, well, I'll definitely make my money back. Oh, indeed I will. Man, the interesting finds that you can check out at the Dollar Tree. Even a little, Satan love. Rare Walmart slipcover Satan love at that. And I'm definitely digging it. Oh, indeed I am. Not half bad. Not too shabby overall. Pretty good, man. Not the biggest haul. And honestly, with the $1.25, I am going to be a little bit more pickier in the future about what I get and what I leave behind. But I think the stuff that I got overall, was definitely worth the extra 25 cents. And that will do it for the latest Dollar Tree movie hunting adventure. Oh man, was this jam-packed. It indeed was, man. Talk about a return to Dollar Tree goodness. Oh, it didn't disappoint. Oh, not at all, man. Some really unique and interesting titles, some unknown gems, surprises, and a lot of bizarreness. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I really wouldn't, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely give it the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Check out the other Dollar Tree movie hunting adventures. It's been quite awesome doing the videos over the years, and man, I have had some wild times with the Dollar Tree. So if you haven't checked out the past videos, definitely do it. Also, check out the other ones that I have. The Blu-ray DVD out and about videos, movie reviews, live streams, Blu-ray pickups, and much, much more. If you are a lover of movies and physical media, hit subscribe and become a part of the Film Fan Nation. I want to thank my really great subscribers out there. You guys are amazing, awesome. You really go out of your way to support me and support the channel. You show me the love, and hopefully I show the love right back to you. So thank you so much. I really, truly appreciate it. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely do it. Also, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every single time that I make a video, and keep up to date with everything I'm doing through Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. FilmFan108, keep up to date with everything I'm doing, plus special pictures and videos that I do from time to time on social media as well. Alright, everybody, this was fantastic. It was amazing. It was hugely plentiful, and I loved every second of it, and I hope you did too. And I will be back next time for another Dollar Tree movie hunting adventure. I can't wait, guys. So until next time, take care, and remember, happy hunting.